Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. All right, just about set to go. And starting this one, Kyle Bradish. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Marcus Semien leading things off and takes a strike.
Ball, that's low.
Next
Ball
offering is
down.
downstairs. Swing and a chopper out to short. Henderson over to
He's
first
out.
in time. One out in the top of the first.
So
now it's Corey Seager.
Corey Seager.
Bradish
Aye.
goes 6 feet 3 inches.
0-1's the
28
count.
years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. And
Aye.
that's in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Good job to fight that one off. 1 out, base is empty. Just
Nope,
misses
ball
with
one.
that one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
The shortstop
Ball, that
takes
pitch
the
is out.
ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Up next for the Rangers, Wyatt Langford.
Langford.
Slider right there.
0-1.
Swings
Aye.
through that one out in front that time.
No balls, 2
2 out,
strikes.
space is empty.
3.
That's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Back now at Oriole Park. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Nathan Eovaldi.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Here's the third baseman,
Leading
Jordan
off
Westburg.
for the Orioles,
It's
the
interesting.
third
He plays
baseman,
kind of a
Jordan
power spot defensively,
Westburg.
but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Cut out and missed 96 with that fastball.
0-1's the
I
count.
think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Hit in the air, right field. Carter moving under it. Brings it in. And there's one down. Here's Ryan
Batting
Mountcastle.
second, the first baseman, Ryan. Mountcastle.
That's down
Ball
and in.
1, no
Pretty
strikes.
smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
Now
Hey!
1-1.
That split is a pretty
1 ball,
nasty
1 strike.
pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
On the run, sends it over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Batting third, the shortstop, Gunnar
Here's the shortstop at the plate,
Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson. In there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
This guy's not
No
wasting
balls,
any
2
pitches.
strikes.
Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here in Baltimore,
Leading off for the Rangers,
Jock
the
Peterson
designated
stands
hitter,
in.
Jock Peterson.
Bradish back to work.
Ball
Ball
1.
one there.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. That
Ball.
offering misses down and away.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the
3 balls,
confidence level
1
is
strike.
raised right here.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Full count.
There's another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Batting fifth,
Here's
the
Leody
center fielder,
Taveras.
number 3, Leody Taveras.
Almost
Ball.
got him. To the right side. He'll do it himself.
Out.
2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. That's
Batting
Josh
sixth,
Young.
the third baseman, number 6, Josh Young.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And that keeps the inning going. And now the right fielder, Evan Carter. High in the air, out to right. Cowser settles under this one. And that'll do it. Welcome back to
Leading
Baltimore
off
alongside
for the
former
Orioles,
Chris
the left
Singleton. I'm
fielder,
John Schaub.
Tyler
These fans are excited for another season,
O'Neill.
Siggy. And the O's have reached the postseason in back-to-back years, but came up short both times.
Is the third time a charm, Boot?
I don't know. They certainly hope so. But goal number 1 is to win the division and avoid that wild card altogether. That misses
Nope,
the zone.
that's a ball.
And that is ball 1. There's a swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right
1
by
ball,
him, slightly
2 strikes.
elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That missed
2-2
by
the
a
count.
lot. 2-2. Headed down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Got it. And now 1 away. Here's Adley Rutschman. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
0-1.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter.
Batting
And
sixth,
Colton
the right
Cowser
fielder,
digs in now.
Cowser.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike
0-1's the
1.
count.
Swings and
2.
misses. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2 is
I
the
would
count.
throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. And welcome back to
Leading
the
off
ball
for the
game.
Rangers,
Here's a
the
big
first
power
baseman,
threat,
number
Jake
21,
Burger.
Jake Burger.
Swing and miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, the key to his
0-1.
success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
This to center field. And a quick out, number 1. And now
Batting
Jonah
ninth,
Heim.
the catcher, number 28, Jonah Heim.
And
Ball
that one
1.
just misses. A ball and no strikes. That's
2-0.
inside. Missing
Ball.
inside.
That's inside.
3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That's
Yeah.
in there. That's strike 1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
That's ball
Ball.
4. Tried another
Take your base.
sinker, but couldn't find his zone.
The batter,
Well, he
number
tried
2,
to nibble right there
second
and
baseman,
just missed his
Marcus
spot. Hitter didn't offer at it.
Semien.
Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Semien
Ball
stands
1.
in here, takes ball 1.
Counts
low.
1-0.
Right
Hey.
there for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. In there.
He beat it. Safe.
Comes through with the RBI.
batter, number
Anytime
5,
you rip a line
shortstop,
drive the other way,
Corey
you feel really
Seager.
good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Corey Seager.
No, he beat it.
Wyatt
The
Langford
batter, the
stepping
left
in for the
fielder,
Rangers.
Wyatt
He's 0 for 1.
Langford.
That
Ball.
misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and miss.
2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there.
1 ball,
Just ended up
2
out
strikes.
in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Goes down looking. Here is
The
John
batter, number
Peterson.
4,
He was the strikeout
designated
victim
hitter,
his first
Josh
time.
Peterson.
There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss.
No
Seager
balls,
off
2
of
strikes.
First with 2 away.
Runner, he's
Runner
going.
takes off. Pitch
Ball
misses
1.
inside. Throw to
Got him.
second.
That's an out.
Out there. And the inning is over. And we're back.
Leading
Here's Gary
off for
Sanchez.
the Orioles, the designated hitter, Gary Sanchez.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Cedric Mullins getting ready to hit. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, the offense has gotten
0-1.
going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And he gets tied up right there.
Talk about
0-2.
tying a guy up. That was ugly.
And
That's a ball.
1.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Right side, hard hit. The throw to first.
Out.
And they get Mullins for the out. 2 down,
Batting
bases
up,
empty.
the second baseman,
Jackson Holiday,
Jackson
the next to hit for the Orioles.
Holiday.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
He swings and fouls one off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And he swings over the top there. In the dirt. Up with it. Fires to first.
Out.
In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. And that's that. Back now at Oriole
Leading
Park.
off for the Rangers,
Start of the fourth.
designated
Now
hitter,
Jack Peterson.
Josh Peterson.
Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having
Out.
those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless
The
of how
center
things
fielder,
were going.
number 3,
It made it a lot
Leody
easier to come to the
Taveras.
ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play.
0-1.
And I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Off the
Ball,
plate
that's inside.
Now 1-2. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip.
3.
And this struck him out. 2 outs, bases
The
empty.
batter, the
Now
third
the third
baseman,
baseman,
Josh
Josh Young.
Young.
1 for 1 with a single so far. First
0-1.
pitch just misses. Young, in his 3rd season, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in
2-0.
2019. That misses the zone, and now 2-0. That one in there across the letters. Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a
Count's
slider
full.
misses down and away.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps
Take your
look
base,
a
ball
little more
4.
down the middle, and you get it right where you
Now
want
batting,
it.
the
Very
right fielder,
close off the
Evan
outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Man at first. Now it's going to be Evan Carter. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Bottom 4. Here's
Leading
the
off
third baseman,
for the
Jordan
Orioles,
Westburg.
the third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Fastball for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Next offering is in for a strike. Through that one, it's a strikeout.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Stepping in, Ryan Mountcastle. Grounded out to short in his first trip. That's off the inside.
That's
corner.
inside.
Ball one. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Fly ball to right. Carter has this one sized up. And there's 2 down. And into the box.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Went down on strikes his first time.
Henderson.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-1.
Swing and miss.
2.
And the count is 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Back here in Baltimore.
Leading off the
And
Texans,
now
the
here
first
is
baseman, number
Jake
21,
Burger.
Jake Burger.
Bradish back to work.
Ball.
Just missed. Big swing and a miss.
1-1.
Late that time,
2.
and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch
Ball
misses,
2.
and the count is even 2-2. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. In safely, it's a leadoff double in the 5th.
Everything came together perfectly
catcher,
for him
number
right there.
28,
A well-deserved
Jonah
double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Next to hit, Jonah Heim. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Cowser makes the grab, and there's 1 down. So the batting order turns over. Here is Marcus Semien.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
In the knees for a strike. Not
1-1
close with that one, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball,
Good
2
late
strikes.
sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard
Inside
to get the
ball.
barrel to it.
Just missing there. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Runner!
Runner takes off for third. Pitch
We got
misses.
full count.
And
Out on the tag.
He's out at third. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking
Now
ball in
batting,
that 3-2
shortstop
count kind of
for
tells you
you.
that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Seager stands in now.
Runner! He's
Runner on
going!
the
He's
go.
going!
Pitch
Ball,
inside.
inside.
Safe
He's
at
safe.
second, and that was not close. Clips the corner, and the count 1-1. That's
That's
a little
ball
bit
2.
low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, that's
Ball,
off
that's
the
out.
outside edge. 3-1. Runner goes again. That's ball 4. Uh-oh, throw goes to second.
Pretty easy
Now
walk
that's
right there.
left
Last pitch
fielder,
wasn't even much
Wyatt
to think about.
So
Langford.
2 outs with runners on the corners. Wyatt Langford will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. That misses
Inside,
the
ball
zone.
1.
1-0.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Simeon, the runner at third. Seager on at first with 2 down. Next pitch
Ball,
is
that's out.
outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute, finish your pitch.
Hey!
You leave something out over the plate. It's
2-2
going to bring
the
in some
count.
runs.
And it's
I got
filled
3
up.
and 2.
Ground ball left
Foul,
side.
that ball's
and it
foul.
goes just foul. Got
3.
him looking. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And welcome back.
Leading
to the
off
ball.
for the
Heads to the
Orioles,
bottom of the
the
fifth.
left
And
fielder,
now,
Tyler
O'Neill.
O'Neill.
And
No,
that's off
inside.
the inside edge. Ball 1.
You know, these Orioles, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a
2
base
balls,
runner.
no
He's been
strikes.
great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Late on that fastball.
And
2-1.
as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Nope, outside.
Just missed. Swings through that.
The count is full.
The
Hey!
miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And here's the
Up
catch.
next for
And
the
he
Orioles,
rushed him.
the catcher,
3-pitch strikeout last
Adley.
time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That's ripped. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Orioles, the right fielder, Colton
Picking in, Colton Cowser.
Cowser.
Struck out swinging his first time.
1-0.
In the dirt. Man at first, 1 away. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
The designated hitter,
Gary
number
Sanchez
99,
now.
Gary
Struck out looking in his first at-bat.
Sanchez.
That
Yeah.
one's in there, 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to see that early in the count.
No balls, 2 strikes.
2 outs.
3.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. And we're back.
Leading
All
off
set
for
for
the
the start
Rangers,
of the
the
inning.
designated
Now here's the
hitter,
Rangers
Josh.
DH, Jock Peterson.
Peterson. Now pitching for the Orioles, number 78, Yadier Cano.
That one back there. And it hits the fence. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
The center fielder, number 3, Leody.
Runner in scoring position.
Taveras.
No outs. Leody Taveras. Now at the plate. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
0-1.
Well, these Rangers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Foul ball still 0-2.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more.
Got him swinging. Josh Young
The third
stepping
baseman,
in for the
number
Rangers.
6, Josh Young.
There's a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees and be effective.
And a foul ball. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. High fly ball, right field. Cowser hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 outs. Evan Carter
The right fielder,
stepping in
number
for the
32,
Rangers.
Evan Carter.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1's the
Peterson
count.
at second with 2 down. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back now at Oriole
Leading
Park.
off
Well, we
for
go line
the
6.
Orioles,
Here's
the
the
center
center
fielder,
fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Mullins.
He swings and misses at the first pitch.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Langford hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here's a speed.
Now back,
Jackson
second
Holiday.
baseman,
0-1 so
Jackson
far.
Holiday.
Yeah, swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the
So
count.
far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this
I got
guy
1 ball,
work in
1
the zone
strike.
a little more.
The Rangers trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. That one fouled off. Just missed the inside corner, and that's ball 2. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the
Now
inside corner.
back, the third baseman,
Next to the Orioles, Jordan Westburg.
Westburg.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Pitch
Nope.
misses there,
Ball 1.
and that's ball 1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going. Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That one lifted to left. Langford sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. And that is the third out of the inning. New inning getting started.
Leading off for the
Now
Rangers,
the first baseman, Jake
number
Burger.
21, Jake Burger.
That misses.
Ball one, no
And
strikes.
It's 1-0. Cano measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. And it stays fair.
He was all
Now
over
back
that
to
one.
the
Pretty
catcher,
tough for the
Jonah.
infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Now here is Jonah Heim. Swing and a miss.
2.
There's the changeup.
And he really sells
0-2
the
is the
changeup
count.
with that arm action.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. And now it's
Now
the
back,
Rangers leadoff
second
hitter,
baseman,
Marcus Simeon. Fouled off. He was late. Burger, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy.
Oh, and 2.
Has so much drop area. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
That one ripped left field. That's back there. Oh, he can't bring it in. And that's going to roll to the wall. Still able to fire over. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. Golden opportunity right here.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
High fly ball pretty well struck out towards right center. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. That one felt good. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip.
Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Swing and it's popped straight up. Rutschman under it. Puts it away for the out. 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home
The
run.
batter, number 4,
Not allowing it to stay
designated
in the
hitter,
head, but
Josh
going to work at the next hitter. And a tough
Peterson.
one at that.
Peterson stands in now and watches
0-1.
strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And
3.
he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strike. Back here in
Leading
Baltimore,
off
bottom of the
for the
seventh.
Orioles,
Now,
the
Ryan
first baseman,
Mountcastle.
Ryan Mountcastle.
Mark Church takes over on the mound.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so
Now
he should
pitching
come
for
in
the
throwing
Rangers,
strikes, attacking these hitters.
Number 30, Mark Church.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Brings it in, and there's one down. Gunnar
Now
Henderson.
batting, the shortstop,
So for two with a
Gunnar
pair of strikeouts.
Henderson.
That's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Just
Ball, that's
off
in.
the inside edge. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Oh, look at the stop. Nicely done
He's
for
out.
the out. Here's Tyler
The
O'Neill.
left fielder, number 9, Tyler O'Neill.
Inside.
Ball, that's inside.
And that is ball one. That one out to right. Carter flying after this one. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Ball one.
Rutschman at the plate now.
Counts
That's ball
1-0.
one. That one pushed to the left and foul. Runner at second, 2 down.
That's in. Ball 2.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Taveras makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back
Leading
to the
off for
ballpark.
Texas,
And
the
now
center
it's
fielder,
going to be
number 3,
Leody
Leody
Taveras.
Taveras. Now pitching for the Orioles, number 74, Felix Bautista.
And first offering is fouled off. And strike 2.
Just a little too quick on that front
No balls,
shoulder,
2
front
strikes.
hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Aye.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 out.
The
So
third
next to hit
baseman,
for
number
Texas,
6,
Josh Young.
Josh Young.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. Going
0-1.
Bautista, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch.
0-2 is
And
the
for a
count.
hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Aye.
3 and 2 in a row.
Now batting, the right fielder,
2 down,
Evan
base is empty. Evan
Carter.
Carter stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 3 in this one. That one
1-0.
not close. 1 and no.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, pretty much forget about
Aye.
it.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball,
He
1
was
strike.
out front that time. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping
One ball,
that,
2
somehow,
strikes.
some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
And Eric Summersgill punches him out. That's a strikeout. And we're back.
Leading off
The right
for
fielder,
the Orioles,
Colton
the right fielder, Colton Cowser.
Church back to work.
Ball 1, no strikes. No,
And
that's foul.
Just foul. Next
Ball
offering
2.
misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Comes
Hey!
up empty. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. 3-2.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 down. Here,
The designated
Gary
hitter,
Sanchez.
number 99, Gary Sanchez.
And first offering is fouled off. The Rangers leading by 5 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ouch.
First base.
Up next for the
And now the
Orioles,
center fielder,
the center
Cedric
fielder,
Mullins.
Cedric Mullins.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Berger pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down.
The batter,
Now
number
it's the second
7,
baseman,
second
Jackson
baseman,
Holliday.
Jackson Holiday.
Puts a bunt down. Handles,
He's
throws to
out.
first, and that is the inning. Back now at Oriole
Leading off
Park,
for Texas,
all set to
the
start
first
the
baseman,
9th in
number
this one.
21,
And here's the
Jake
first baseman, Jake Berger.
Berger.
The pitch behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That's cheddar, baby.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 away. Digging in,
Now
Jonah
batter,
Hines.
the catcher, Jonah Hines.
There's the strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls,
Bases
2 strikes.
empty, 1 away. You're at the top of the 9th. Foul ball still 0-2. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in at 99.
The batter, number 2,
2 outs, bases
second
empty.
baseman,
Marcus Simeon getting ready to hit. Check swing, called strike. This one smacked out to left center. Reaching, makes the catch. Back here in Baltimore,
Leading off
we head to
for
the bottom
the
of the
Orioles,
9th. Down to
the
third
third baseman,
Jordan
Jordan
Westburg.
Westburg.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That'll fire up the dugout in 5-1.
With the load on his fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spot. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient,
so next to hit for Baltimore. Ryan Mountcastle, 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. He's 2 outs away.
The batter, number 2.
Shortstop.
Gunnar Henderson.
Inside, ball one.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Here in the last half of inning number
Ball,
9.
that's down.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
Swung on, belted. That one back. Tattooed and gone. He hammers 1 out to right. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 5-2. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 3. So they turn to their closer, Chris Martin.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball.
Number 55.
We see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. Let's see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
0-1's the count.
Yo one. Late the swing there. Still
0-2.
only 1 out here in the inning. That one
Nope,
inside.
that's inside.
That's ball 1. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. So
The
2 down
catcher,
now.
number
And
35,
here is
Adley
Rutschman. That hits the corner. They're down to their final strike. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. High fly ball out towards left field. That one carrying. Ball game. Eovaldi with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.